name your thought practice. Just
Mm-hmm.
name your thoughts. Okay, my brain's spinning. I don't like it. I don't want it to be this way. Okay, I'm going to name my thought. I have to do this. I have to do this thought. If I don't do this, I'm going to die. I'm going to die thought. Right? And you just watch it, and you, with no agenda,
Mm-hmm.
you just watch your thoughts, because what happens is that they stop. Because the only reason that you're being sent thoughts is your problem solver is like, we've got to fix this. And so your brain is trained to send, right, those thoughts to you so that you can move into action. But when you watch them, you're disrupting the pattern. And so it'll send everything to you, all of your fears. And you're going to watch. And if you can watch them instead of move on them, your brain gets tired. Your problem solver gets tired, and they stop yelling, because what they're really doing is wasting energy, and your brain doesn't want to waste energy. And so they eventually cease. You become quite calm, and you drop into that natural part of you, that true nature, right? Like the part of you that's connected to source divinity, whatever you call it, your consciousness. And then you can hear real guidance on what to do instead of the spinning. So that's the first one for
Mm-hmm.
that someone. And
Yeah,
then this,
that's someone.
and then the second is, sometimes we cannot stop at thoughts. Sometimes we're in it, right? And like, we're already taking action, and then we're pissed at the action we take, and then like our whole body is stressed out, and we know that what we know is we don't want to feel this way.
Yeah.
Like, I'm angry and I don't want to feel this way. When you do that, same thing, you stop, but you honor it. Instead of saying, I shouldn't feel this way, I don't want to, let me reach for a better feeling, you just close your eyes and you say, where is this in my body? What is like, find it, accept it, be with it, let it scream, let whatever, pick it, maybe it comes up in a color, I don't know. Like, just be with it and let it all out. And then you're going to get to your name your thought practice. Like, as soon as you feel it, right? And like, you don't let it overtake you, you're going to get then eventually to the name your thought, where you're going to start to see the stuff. And if you sit with it long enough, you're going to hear the truth. And when you hear the truth, then you work with that. And I would say, just from a practical standpoint, because I love to know how long these things take.
Mm-hmm.
When you start, this is probably like a 15, 20-minute ordeal, maybe even 30. When you get good at it, it can be anywhere from 30 seconds to 5 minutes. But what's really important is you do the exercise. Because the only way to get good at it is to do it. And I tell my clients, like, what's 20 minutes for the rest of your day?
Practicing self-awareness and being in the present moment in order to, realize and stop and honor whatever is happening. That is an ongoing practice, to cultivate this ability. I will use the term ability to be able to observe all that. So thank you for for this. It's useful. Erika, I would like to go back to the intuition, our internal guidance. Many people, and again, maybe what you said earlier might also apply, that every single one of us, but I would let me say, many people cannot easily distinguish between the voice of intuition, if I can use the phrase voice, and the ego mind, or the our rational mind, or anything that is completely the opposite of it. I would like to hear your thoughts about perhaps the major difference between those two, so one can be able to discern when there is a difficulty to do that.
Yeah, that's a really good question. And here's my answer, because I have one, is the part of you that knows, your intuition, your inner being, the God within, whatever you call it. It's always love. The step might be hard, right? It might be setting a boundary, right? It might be saying something you don't want to say. It might be doing something scary. But the feeling behind it is love, and the when you think about the aftermath, it's joy and peace, right? And free. That's how you know it's your intuition. You know it's your ego. That's the word I'll use, right? You know it's your ego or your practical mind when there's fear behind it and there's shoulds. So when you're like, I got to do this because, or if I don't do this, this will happen, right? That's your ego. And when you are able to hear, it's subtle though, right? Like, because it can feel really subtle.
Mm-hmm.
But when you start to play with it, sit with it and hear it, which is why those name your thought practices and the like body practices really helpful, is you'll start to really understand what they sound like and feel like when you do it. But yeah, at the root, one's loving, and at the end of it, you'll feel free and joyful. The other is a should, and it's fearful. Really, really fearful.
I like that. That is very practical and very actually easy to